Hello and welcome to video 5 of the grade 1 bundle. Today we're going to be looking at conversion graphs. As you can see, there is a graph here, and going along the horizontal axis we have pounds, and then going up the vertical axis we have euros. And this is a conversion graph that can be used to change between pounds and euros, which are two different types of currency. The first question asks us to convert £20 to euros. So first I need to find where the £20 is on my x-axis. Remember, that's the horizontal one here and the vertical is y. So I can see that my £20 is here. Now to convert it to euros, I need to go up to where I hit the line and then go across. And then I'm going to use my graph to estimate the conversion. So I can see that this is about halfway between 20 and 30. And if I count all of the little boxes between 20 and 30, I can see there are 10 of them. That means that for every box, it represents 1, as the difference between 20 and 30 is 10, and the boxes between 20 and 30 is also 10. So that tells me that where I have drawn my line is about 26. So now I can say that £20 is the same as 26 euros. The second question asks me to change 12 euros to pounds. So I find the 12 on my euro axis, which is going to be 2 boxes above the 10, based on what we just worked out about each box representing 1. And I go along to where it hits the line, and then I go down. Now obviously when you're using a ruler onto graph paper, it's going to be much clearer, but I can see if I just line that up slightly better, I can see that it's about £9. Now, rest assured that these questions do have a range of answers that are acceptable. So for the question I have just done, I could have put anything between £8.50 and £9.50, and I would have still got the answer right on an exam. This is a graph that compares meters with feet, and as you can see, the meters is going up in 2s, but the feet are going up in 5s, so you need to watch out for that. You're given 3 questions along the right hand side. Press pause and have a go, and when you're ready for the answers, press play. The first question asks you to convert 2 meters to feet. Hopefully you found the 2 along the meter axes and you went up to where the line hits and then across. And this should come out anywhere between 6 and 7. So we can write 6 feet. If you wrote something like 7 feet or 6.5, that is also fine. The second question asks you to use the conversion graph to change 20 feet to meters. So I find my 20 feet over here and I go along to where my line hits, and then I go down. Hopefully we can see that's quite a nice one. That is a clear 6 meters. Again though, in an exam they would allow some discrepancy, so probably anything between 5.6 meters and 6.4 meters. And the final question asks you to change 5 meters into feet. So my 5 meters is going to be here, isn't it, which is halfway between the 4 and the 6. So there's my 5 meters, and I need to draw a line that goes from there up to where I hit the line, and then I go across from there, and I can see that that's going to be, considering that there are 5 boxes between 15 and 20, and there's 5 numbers between 15 and 20, I can be certain that my number's about 16. Now I'm sure that they would accept anything between 16 and 17, so I'm going to say 16.5 feet. Here's a GCSE question that compares litres to gallons. Make sure you look at the scale again on each axis, it's different. The gallons go up in ones while the litres go up in tens. You're also told that 1 litre of petrol costs £1.10, and you will be using that to help you answer the questions. Press pause and have a go, and when you're ready for the answer, press play. Question 1 asks you to work out the cost of 30 litres of petrol. Now, you don't even need to use the graph to answer this question. You know that 1 litre of petrol costs £1.10, and you're being asked what 30 litres are going to cost. So you just need to do £1.10p times by 30. Now, I would do this by breaking it up. First of all, £1 times 30 is going to be £30. Secondly, 10p times 30 is going to be 300p, which is £3. And if you add that together, you should get £33. The second question asks you to estimate the cost of 3 gallons of petrol. So here is my 3 along the gallons axis, and I need to go up to where it hits the line, and then I need to go across. And hopefully you can see that that comes out at about 14 litres of petrol. Again, anything between 13 and 15 would be accepted. Here is a challenge question for you to try. Think carefully about your answers and the questions, and press pause to have a go, and then press play when you're ready for the answer. Question 1 asks you to work out the cost of a carpet with area 30 metres squared. So first I need to find the area 30, which is here, and then I go up to where it hits my line, and then I go across. And hopefully you can see that it comes out pretty much in the middle of 100 and 150. Now I know that halfway between 100 and 150 is 125. You could also work it out by counting the boxes. The second question tells us that Amira pays £100 for her carpet, and we need to estimate the area. So if I find £100 on my graph over here, and I go across to my line, and then I go down, I can see that that comes out at 24 metres squared. And finally, the length of a carpet is 3.4 and the width is 2. Work out the cost of the carpet. So because my graph works with area, I need to first find the area. Now hopefully we know that area of a rectangle is length times width. So I need to do 3.4 times 2. And there are loads of ways that you can do this. You can use column method, you can use grid method, it doesn't really matter. But you should get the answer 6.8 metres squared. So now that we know what the area is, we can find the cost. It's going to be an estimate because we're working with a graph. 6.8 is going to be somewhere just before 7 on the area. So if here's where my halfway between my 6 and 7, it's going to be somewhere around here. And if I go up to where it hits the line, and then I go across, I can see that any answer between 25 and 30 would be appropriate. But because it's 6.8, which is closer to 7, I'm going to go for £29. Well done! You've completed video 5 out of 7. So now you can try video 6.